Doctor Strange. Ching ching count. Ching ching count. I get it in. Ching count. Ching ching count. I get it in. Ching count. Ching ching count. I get it. Ching ching count. Ching ching count. Ching ching count.
This is Coach Alexander from the Choir Brothers Sports Show. So coming up right now, we have interviews that we did at St. Edward's High School, and we're starting off with Coach Lombardo. Here we go. This is Coach Alexander for the Choir Brothers Sports Show. Today I'm with the head coach of the St. Edward or St. Edwards. Let me make sure I got it right. St. Edward. Okay. High School Eagles. And this is Coach Lombardo. And we'll also be covering Jordan Castleberry and Daylan Jernigan. So to start off with this interview, the first question I have is, how long have you been coaching?
I've been coaching total of about 23 years as a head coach. This will be my 13th.
Wow. And what led you into coaching?
You know, I was a three-sport player in high school and really looked up to my coaches. And I think, you know, right away from being in college, I decided to switch my major and wanted to get an education and coaching. And I've been a head basketball coach as well for 4 years at university school. And now I've been a head football coach for 13 years and an assistant, you know, probably for another 8.
Wow. That's a hell of a resume. Within your time coaching, what's been the biggest challenge you faced? And what I mean by that is, regardless if it's the loss of players, seeing a great player with great potential and he just blows it, what's been the greatest challenge so far?
You know, I think just the learning to stay up with the kids. You know, I mean, kids are they're the same, but they're changing a little bit. You know, there's just different deals now, you know, with social media and just those trends that keep kind of going. You got, you know, you step in, and it helps that I have high school age kids, and you know, you're kind of with that. But I think it's important for a coach to really stay kind of in tune, up to date, sort of with the changes and the attitudes and how kids think, and keep motivating them in those same ways. And some of the tried and true ways of motivation still works. You know, it's just that you sometimes have to come from it from a little different angle.
Okay. With that being said, what has always been and continues to be your central goal as a coach?
To get the most out of the players. You know, I don't think you can ever look at it as our goal is to win a state championship. I mean, kids say that, you know, but for coaches, your goal is really, and I believe in this wholeheartedly, a day-by-day improvement. It's a cliche, but that's really the thing, and then the season takes care of itself. You know, been lucky enough to win 2 state titles as a head coach, and I think the best teams that I've been around have looked at it as a day-to-day, play-to-play, week-to-week type thing. You know, and it's never, you know, once you get to that point of possibly being in the position to do the great things, you know, great. It's just business as usual for that week. It's the surest, truest, tried way of getting to the top.
That's excellent. Okay, so bringing up the 2 state championships. Last year, the final record was 9-3, correct? Mm-hmm. And let's just get to the punch. The last game, playoffs, you had to go against St. Iggy. Mm-hmm. And if I'm not mistaken, it was a loss in overtime, correct? So what are you doing this year to improve on the record you had last year, which was almost perfect as far as regular season is concerned, and then it's tough loss to St. Ignatius?
You know, nothing, because the loss itself did everything for these kids. You know, I think when they walked off that field, those kids coming back wanted to get right away and start back and not have that same feeling. You know, they knew what it felt like to lose a game that we could have won. We were up 28-24 late in the game, had a 31-31 with our chances in regulation, and then lose in overtime. So I think that feeling in and of itself, there was nothing more that needed to be said, done, anything. These kids have taken that and worked their butts off, and they themselves don't want to get back there and have that feeling, and that's the best kind of motivation.
Yeah, that's a crushing feeling when you're so close, and at the last moment, you lose it all. So the last question I have for you is, what's the expectation that you have, not only for this year, but moving forward for the program?
Well, to continue to chase excellence, really. I mean, you know, St. Ed's is St. Ed's. They've been good for a long, long time, and the tradition is set, and our goal is to continue that tradition and making us have a chance to be the best we can be each year for each class.
Good, good. Well, Coach Lombardo, I appreciate you allowing us to come in and do the interview today. We look forward to seeing the team this year, and we definitely had to add Castleberry to our top 25 watch list. We watched the highlight of him and was just blown away. Sometimes players can be overlooked and underestimated. But myself, I got to watch his film, and I said, hey, this kid has great possibility moving forward. And from what I understand, he's a great student athlete. So we look forward to watching him and Daylan Jernigan perform this year, as long with the rest of the team. And as I spoke to you coming in, we talked about the quarterback situation. So you got a good problem on your hands. So we appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
This is Coach Alexander from the Choir Brothers Sports Show. I'm sitting here with Jordan Castleberry, junior running back for the St. Edward High School Eagles. All right, so how you feel today?
I'm feeling good, just working.
You're a little tired after that practice, right?
Yeah, a little tired, exhausted.
Okay. How long have you been playing football?
I started playing football when I was 4, turning 5.
And what led you into playing football?
My whole family played football. My dad, my brothers, all my cousins. So, I was born into football. Like my mom said, my mom was pregnant, and she was about to have me at a football game. We had to rush to the hospital. So, football.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Your favorite NFL team?
Patriots.
Really? Why not the Browns?
I mean, I like the Browns, but I felt I saw my older brothers love the Patriots when I was little. And then when I got older, I saw one of my favorite running backs, Danny Woodhead. So I watched him. He played for the Chargers now, but that was ever since then. That's been my favorite.
Good. With football, moving forward, what's the goal for you? What's the purpose of football for you in your life?
Football in my life, it keep me focused, out of trouble. It's not just going to school, not playing the sport. It makes me stay on top of my grades. And I'm using it for a tool to get further, accomplishing what I want to do, not working, but doing something I love in the future. And lead me and I ride it out, how long it really does.
You brought up schoolwork. What's your current GPA?
My GPA right now, I think it's around a 3.4. 3.4. Last year was a 3.5.
Moving forward, it's automatic. You're going to college. When you go to college, do you already know what you want to major in?
Yeah, I want to major in mechanical engineering. I be a mechanical engineer. There's not that many Black African American mechanical engineers, and I love building. And I also have internships. I love working. I worked with NASA when I was in 6th grade. I got an internship with Case. I'm up for the Call Me Mr. Scholarship. I was awarded Scientist Technologist Award of Excellence this past year.
Wow!
And so I've just been working ever since then. I always had a passion for working. That's what my dad taught me. He taught all his sons. So
that's good. With the sport, up to this point in your life, what's been the greatest challenge for you and the greatest obstacle you've had to face?
Transitioning to many different levels of football. Once I just wanted the ball, being very selfish. And then in 8th grade, kind of realized I gotta be a team player. Then I want to play every position. Then when I got to high school at St. Ed's, you're not gonna play every position. It's very rare. I think the last person that played a lot of positions was Sean Crawford, a great alumni at Notre Dame right now. So being a great teammate first, and then bringing what you can to the table. I think that's been the biggest challenge, but I have adjusted over time.
That's good. All right, so let's get to the nitty-gritty. Last year, y'all had an excellent season record, all right? But you ended off with a record of 9-3. And we both know the biggest crushing loss last year was overtime against St. Iggy. So what have you done individually, and what have y'all done as a team to improve this year? And if you get back to the playoffs and you get a chance to face St. Ignatius again, now it's not guaranteed that it'll happen that way, but if y'all have a chance to get back, how will you improve on that and take it all the way to the state?
What killed us a lot last year, we became very lazy. We got the lead, became very lazy, and I think Coach Lombardo has driven it to us this year that you got to finish the play, keep going till you hear a whistle, and keep going. And another thing is part of the loss is we gotta learn how to come back with some more fire. We lost our quarterback late in the game, Kevin Kramer, and that hurt us a little bit. And I think it made us a little bit emotional, but we can't let those emotions overtake our plan. And I think that's what we have been working on this year. And we have a great group of seniors like Omar Fattah, Mike Dow, Darnell Shields on the defensive side, and then the offensive side, Jalen Staples, Devin Maddox, great leaders. Just everybody helping. It's a brotherhood. So
That's excellent. That's excellent. All right, so expectations this season and moving forward, what are they for you?
Well, me first, like I said, being a great team player, individually at least 1,000 yards. First team all Ohio. Anything to make everybody better around me. That's one of my main ones. Mm-hmm. And winning in week 15, hopefully, and doing it in a fashionable way, taking everything all the coaches taught us from all the way till freshman year, because I played varsity early as a sophomore, and just working.
That's excellent. Well, I definitely appreciate you taking time out to give us an interview for the Choir Brothers Sports Show. We look forward to covering you this year along with the rest of your teammates. So thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
This is Coach Alexander from the Choir Brothers Sports Show. I'm sitting here with Daylan Jernigan, and who's a junior strong safety for St. Edward High School. What's going on?
How you doing today?
Good. So let's get to it. How long have you been playing?
I've been playing since the age of 7 years old. I started with the Glenville Buckeyes, then I led off with Glenville Titans. After that, I played Pop Warner for the Glenville Titans as well, and after that, I played for the Lake Erie Sharks.
Good. What led you into playing football?
Well, all I can remember is I just remember Cardale Jones at Glenville, and they played on Ohio State Field. I'm like, it's a high school game on college field, so I was like, man, I want to play football. Then I watched a couple Ohio State games, and Ohio State led the way for me.
Good. What's your ultimate goal using football?
Ultimate goal, I mean, team first, so state championship, my junior and my senior year. But also, I just want to, go to school for free. I don't want to worry about student loans and stuff like that. After I get out to college, I want to, touch others and hopefully come back to the game, which, got me to where I'm at. So
good. Okay. Well, speaking of college, what's your current GPA?
Right now, I have a 3.5 ACUM.
Good. And when you get to college, what you want to major in?
I was thinking something with athletic trainer, financing, being an accountant, business, being a sales consultant, so somewhere along those lines.
Good. Okay, so far in your career, what's been the greatest challenge you've had to overcome?
I know one for sure would be just adversity, but specifically just like loss of friends, battling for positions, just like everything stacked against you, and then you got to go beyond all those challenges, dig through. So St. Ed's probably help my character off anything.
That's good. Okay, St. Ed's, here we go. Last year, I'm saying last year as far as your record, y'all were 9-3. Pretty good record because the two of the losses came in the playoffs. Well, excuse me, the biggest loss came against St. Iggy, and it was in overtime. So what have y'all done to improve and hopefully be able to get over that hump and go to the state?
I think one thing for sure is just, finishing what you start. That's key to everything. You got to finish where you start. So I think, just going hard, running to the ball, after every ball is thrown, just going hard out there, giving you all the way into the whistle blow. So finishing everything through.
Good. Expectations. What's your biggest expectation this year and moving forward in your life?
Well, for my team expectations, winning states, going out and fixing all of my mistakes and just getting out there the ball and, leaving no regret at all. But for myself, my biggest expectation is, to get college looks. I am about 5'9", 5'10", so coaches think I'm short. I just want to prove people wrong. I'm out here and I play with purpose. I'm just out here playing with purpose. So I take it personal. That's my saying. I take it personal. Everything. Just take everything personal.
Well, definitely don't worry about the height thing. You still got room to grow. And I know he's not a good example right now, but Joe Hayden came out of Florida as a top dog when we drafted him at the Browns, and he ain't the tallest guy. So you got some guys who've come into the league, and everybody ain't 6 foot and above. So it's not about height. It's about being able to have heart. And
Look that dog.
Yeah.
That's all I play with.
Good.
I play with that dog, so yeah.
Good. All right, well, we appreciate you taking time out during practice to be able to give us this interview, and we look forward to covering you for the year.
Appreciate that. Have a good day.
All right, this is Coach Alexander coming to you from the Choir Brothers Sports Show. All right, thank you for listening for today's updates. Coming up next week, we got Brush High School, followed by Warrensville Heights High School, Strongsville High School, and many more. Thanks for listening to the Choir Brothers Sports Show.